all. Welcome to Beyond the Veil with Divine Lee. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. I just want to say this is my beginning stages of doing this channel. I do have intention to definitely get a better camera and kind of work through how I'm doing this a lot better. But I just wanted to get out there and to just get started. So for everybody checking this out that actually watches the full videos all the way through, thank you so much for your support early on. I'm so excited to see where this will be this time next year. But as of right now, sorry about the little grainy camera. It's what I got to work with, so we're going to work with it regardless to get these messages out. So today, I wanted Spirit to kind of set the tone for whatever messages are going to be shared. So let's see. Okay, the Emperor. We're dealing with taking charge of our own emotions, taking charge of our own lives, becoming the master manifester, becoming the authority in your life, period. So I think that's the energy that we're going to tap into today. So give me a little bit more on that, Spirit. I'm definitely hearing that there's somebody out there who needs to hear this because they have been feeling very powerless, maybe even a little helpless in their life. And this reading is, or just seeing this significator card come out off the top makes them immediately recognize that this is for them. So to that person, let's see what we can get for you. Okay. So again, taking control of your own life means taking the reins in your own journey. Let's see if I can get it to where you can see everything. Sorry. So yeah, the energy is really just taking the lead on the direction of your life, knowing where it is that you want to see yourself go, knowing where it is you want to see your life going. And there's also like this energy of somebody who's already at this point where they've already started to become the authority in their life. They've taken back their control and they know exactly what direction they want to go. So this is a confirmation to that person that you're on the right path. For the person or the people that are, trying to figure out where their energy is as far as taking control of your own life, you are being asked to take the reins, to take the time out to really, as I'm consistently telling people, to write it down, journal about it, whatever it is. It could be more than one thing, because I keep feeling, and I've been feeling this, like this is the third time I've tried to do a video, and I've been feeling this very chaotic energy. And it started with feeling this energy around the Scorpio sign. Could be a Scorpio, could be someone with Scorpio in their chart, could be someone dealing with Scorpios or dealing with people with Scorpio in their charts. But the chaos is feeling like you know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly where you want to go. You know exactly what it is you want to see in your life. But there may be this feeling of fear to move forward or fear to live out loud. Fear to take on the things that you want to take on, or just to shape your life the way that you want to shape it. And I'm feeling like this person is consistently thinking about exactly, like they can see it clear as day. They can see themselves living the life they want to live, living out loud. I keep hearing living out loud. They can feel themselves and hear themselves and see themselves and know that this is exactly where they want to be. This is exactly who they want to be. This is exactly the way they want to be. This is exactly the way they want their life to go. But for some reason, there's something in this season that is bringing that forward to you. That's illuminating this now incessant need to live the life that you feel like you were meant to live, to do the things that you feel like you were meant to do. But I'm definitely consistently hearing living out loud, and that you're ready to take the reins. You're ready to move your life in the direction you want it to go. And oh, what a way you would go. On your mind, you already have the idea of how you would get there, what you would do. You may be at the beginning stages of planning something, maybe planning relocating, maybe planning switching up something. If I'm hearing something about if you're in school, switching a major, Or maybe you're realizing that there's more that you want to do than just what you initially signed up to do as far as school or when it comes to work. I'm feeling when it comes to somebody's job, there's somebody that almost is giving dictator energy, and it has you ready to leave. Or it could be that you're in a position where you should have the management position, or you should have that promotion, you should have that position in which you are the leader, and it's feeling like if they don't give me that, then it's time for me to go somewhere else where my talents and my mindsets will be more appreciated. Now with this page of swords, okay, keep in mind that the page of swords is relevant to the mind, to the thought process, to clarity and that sort of thing. So you've reached this point where you can see your life clear as day, okay, for all facets, for whether it's job, love, finances, whatever it is. You can see exactly where it is you want to be. You know exactly what it is you want to do. And you have an idea of how to get there. But now you're at the beginning stages of figuring out how to get to the point that gets you there. How do I take the reins? How do I get my hands on the controls for my life? Spirit, can you give it? Oh, wow. Okay. That was... I don't think... Yeah, I'm not feeling like I'm supposed to have that. I think just the way I shuffled that made it. I didn't feel any connection to it with this reading when I saw them. Okay. Yep, there it is. There it is, ladies and gents. My dear friends, the Tower card. Now, for those who know about the Tower card, there's always this trepidation, or there's trepidation a lot of times behind it, because with the Tower card, it represents a very, very finite, chaotic change. Most times brought on by the universe saying, okay, this no longer needs to be in your life, so we're just going to do whatever we got to do to get that out of the way, because you need to be ready for something better. For somebody, I'm hearing it being almost like the Tower representing things that might be in the way, things that might be blocking you stepping into that position, or standing in the way of you heading in the direction that you want to go. It could be something blocking that clarity that's trying to come through, and so the universe is moving it out of the way. It could also mean that you're moving some things out of the way. You could be representing the Tower in this situation. The Tower bringing down what everybody knew you to be. The Tower representing killing that, not killing, I don't want to use that word. How do I say it? It's almost like it's representing burning it all down, burning everything down, burning down the way that you used to do things, burning down the way that you used to be, getting rid of everybody's former perception of you. Right? Like you are changing everybody's impression of you, and you're doing it, and maybe that's where that chaotic energy is coming from. You're doing it in such a wild way that nobody saw it coming. Scorpio is a sign of mystery, and they are known to be extreme when they want to be extreme. So that could be the energy in it too. And I don't mean extreme, and I don't mean wild as in literally wild and extreme. I mean, 1 minute you could have been going to medical school, and then you jump up and you enroll in acting classes. That's a Tower move, because people all were looking at you to become a doctor, and here you jumped out the window and decided you're going to act instead. That's a Tower movement. That's something that you may have always seen yourself as an actor, and everybody saw you as a doctor. Maybe you come from a family where they were like, you have to be a doctor, a lawyer, or this or that, and that is what you were pushed to do, and so that's what you did, and so you follow what everyone wanted you to do. But now, in this season, you're finding yourself wanting to be your own person, wanting to do things the way you want to do. So no, I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be an actor. And I know it's a crazy time to pick to do it, but guess what? I'm going to do it anyway, because I am taking control of my life. And I know how I want to see that come to fruition, or I have a little clarity on how I can make this happen. So this Tower card is almost representing you. I'm feeling it more so as you being that chaotic change, you being that uprooter of everything that was going in life that everybody thought or everybody figured they knew about you. And you are uprooting all of that up and out of nowhere in a very intense, mysterious manner. You're just coming up like, nope, don't want to do that anymore. You know, maybe you were engaged and you were supposed to marry this person and everything seemed like it was going to work out. And then you realize suddenly, I don't want to get married. I want to travel the world. I don't mind if this person comes with me, but as of right now, I'm not really interested in getting married. I just want to travel the world. That's a tower moment. When you decide you're not going to get married, instead, you can see yourself in Italy. You can see yourself in Greece. You can see yourself in various countries on the African continent. You know, maybe you are seeing a variety of things that you feel like you need to be focused on that. So, you know, maybe that's something that you need to be doing. Excuse me 1 second. So, you know, you kind of want to keep that in mind, that you may be the person that's you know, uh, you may be the person that is giving people a change of concept. Please forgive me. That was a call that came up. Not a change of concept, but you're changing up what people think of you. You're changing what people see you as. You're changing what people are envisioning you to be. And, you know, and that's perfectly fine. You have every right to change up who you are. You have every right to change up what you're doing and how you're doing it. But people on the outside looking in just don't understand it. But this isn't for them to understand. It's for you to understand. It's for you to feel comfortable in. It's for you to take the lead, take the reins, take the lead. This is your life. Ultimately, it's up to you what you do with it. So if this tower moment is a lot for other people to take, if this tower moment is too much for other people to understand, this is your message that's their problem. It's not your problem. You are uprooting everything to follow the path, okay, that you can see so clearly, to blaze the trail that you know you're meant to blaze. You feel it. And I feel like this energy is something in this Scorpio energy. I'm going to do some research on that, because I'm feeling like it's something in this Scorpio energy that has you ready to jump up and jump out there. Now, the Emperor is a fire energy, an energy of action. And I'm definitely feeling that action in this. There's definitely this action of wanting to take over your own life and be the authoritative figure in your life, to be the authority of your life, to make the decisions on which way you're going and how you're doing it. I feel I'm tired of doing it your way. I'm going to do it the way I want to do. Like I said, going from one extreme to the next and quietly doing it. Not making a big deal out of it, not running to everyone and saying, hey guys, look at me, I'm doing this. Just getting up and doing it one day. And when everybody's like, oh my God, you were on this path, or oh my God, weren't you going to do this? What happened? And you're just like, it's not what I wanted. Chose to do something a little different. Chose to shake it up a little bit. So I'm definitely, feeling that energy of somebody that is out here ready to take over their own life. They're ready to do it the way they want to do it. And they couldn't care less about what anybody else thinks. So let me get you these 3 cards. Actually, let me get you one more, because there's one of those 3 cards that I'm not quite understanding where it's placed. Okay. Heard. Okay. Oops, excuse me. All right, so Spirit's advice is to keep your mind set. Keep your mind on what it is you're doing. Keep your mind on where it is you want to go. Keep your mind on what it is you're trying to accomplish, what it is you're trying to see for yourself, and just focus on that. Build the wall around your dream that you need to have in order to see your dream come to fruition. Because again, not everybody is going to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Not everybody's going to understand where it came from. And clearly, not everyone is going to agree. But again, that's their problem. It's not for you to worry about what they think, what they agree with, and what they don't. It's also not for them to bleed into you what it is they want for you. What it is they think you're supposed to do, yada, yada. Everybody's going to have an opinion. Let them have it. But what you got to keep in mind is this not always your business what their opinion is. You're too busy building this world that you want to see. You're too busy building your force field around your dream, because you have to pursue that thing relentlessly. And other people's opinions of what it should be, what it shouldn't be, again, is not your problem. So prepare that thick skin and keep your mind on being that authority in your life. At the end of the day, if it is not illegal and it is something that nobody can stop, then who cares what they think? One of um, the sayings that I heard recently that I thought was really cool is you don't have to explain what's already been shown. If I said that I want to be an actress and I jump up instead of and leave law school and run over to be an actress, or medical school was the example I gave. If I decided I want to be an actress, I no longer want to be a doctor, and I go ahead on and I take this year's tuition and I enroll in an acting school, and that's what I'm going to do. And someone comes and be like, oh my God, why would you do that? Da, 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 da. I don't owe you an explanation for that. I did it because I want to. I did it because it's my dream. And I am the only one that has the responsibility to go after said dream, right? So that's something to keep in mind. And that goes in line with that Five of Wands energy. Again, there are going to be a million people with a million ideas and opinions and so on and so on. That is not your problem. That is not for you to worry about, because you have built this force field around your dream. You have built this blockage around your dream where it blocks out everything and everyone else. It blocks out the noise. So all these conflicting energies, all these conflicting opinions, none of that is your business. And as long as you have a steady mindset on what your intentions are for your life, what it is you want to do, what it is you want to see in this life that you're going for, then none of this will matter. But please note and be prepared. There's going to be a lot of shakeup behind it. I feel for those who resonate with the part of it being about a family, or like maybe there's a big family and they're expecting this, that, and the other of you. And, maybe with this holiday season coming, somewhere in the holiday season, you tell people that you've changed up something that you were doing and you've decided to follow the path for your life that you saw. So now you're no longer doing this. So then that tower moment happens for all these people. So now everyone's got these opinions. Everyone is like, oh my God, how could you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is they're going to say. Again, prepare yourself, because what they're feeling, what they're thinking, their opinions, it's not your problem. And I am picking up that if it's something with family, there's going to be a parent or an elder or somebody who's going to be kind of heartbroken that you've made the decision to go a different way, or that you've made a decision just to live out loud. They're going to be, I'm just going to say that, living out loud. So whatever that means for you. For those who make the decision to live out loud, and they enact this tower moment or this tower energy, and they decide that they're going to do whatever it is that they want to do, and they choose to share it, there's going to be some people or somebody who's going to be heartbroken behind you making that decision. But again, please prepare yourself. Please prepare yourself. The universe is saying, go ahead and do what it is you want to do. But don't do it with the expectation that everybody's going to understand it. And please do not do it with the expectation that everybody's going to be okay with it, because that's not going to be the case either. Okay? And that's fine too. That is fine too. Even if it's somebody whose opinion you dearly hold close. Maybe you're close to your parents and they're like, we put all this money, I don't know why I keep feeling this African energy. Like there's someone from an African country whose family came over here, and that kind of stereotype that we Americans feel comes with a lot of African countries, a lot of your youth or their youth. It's that they came over, they're going to make a way, and you have to do X, Y, and Z. You have to have this job. You have to do it this way. And you just don't see that. You just don't see it that way. I don't know why I just got the picture of, for anyone who's seen the movie Sinners, absolutely one of my faves. Shout out MBJ and Ryan Coogler. But anyway, there's this image of the main character, Sammy, played by Miles Caton, I hope I'm saying it right, that, his family has it in their head that he's going to be a preacher like his daddy and a sharecropper like those before him, and that is his path and that is his life. And even his cousins who have left, gone up against everything to go and live their own path, come back trying to tell him the same thing. No, your place is here. But he knows deep down inside, he knows what view he has for his life. And even though it took a hell of a lot to get through it, for those who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of heartbreak in there, but it also strengthens him. And I'm almost seeing that those swords in their heart, like for every negative thing that's said, for everybody's opinion that's given, for everyone who says they're so hurt by you changing this decision, or by you choosing to live out loud, it only strengthens you. Where it once may have pierced your soul, pierced your heart, broke your heart, it is only strengthening you, because now you want to prove to them that you know what's best for you. They just need to sit back and see how it works out. Okay, and I went to the Sinners thing, just basically trying to align the analogy of somebody who knows what they want for their life, and despite all these different opinions, despite all these different setbacks, all these different issues. I mean, from vampires to your cousins stopping you from where you want to go. Just but no, in all seriousness, just from everything that's in your way, everything that seems to be stopping you, it just strengthens you. It just strengthens you. You see how he's got the bandage on his head? Even with all that he's gone through, even with all that you have dealt with, you have this idea for your life. Strengthen that plan to do it no matter what. Live your truth. Live out loud no matter what. It is not going to come easy. It's going to come with bumps and bruises. We just threw ourselves out the whole window out of this fiery building. We set it all on fire. What you thought we were going to do, we ain't going to do. What you thought it was going to be, it ain't going to be. It's going to be this. So that means it's not coming easy. It's not going to come to you just fully, in on a platter. But you have the strength, you have what you need inside of you, and you have this vision for what it is you want to do, and you just have to hold on to that. You're gonna come out on the other end. It's already laid out for you. You're gonna come out on the other end, but you need to build up this tolerance, build up this like I said, this force field around your dream, to where nothing anybody says can change that. Be prepared to defend your dream, in the sense of there are going to be people talking to you constantly, or possibly every time you talk to certain people, and even if you don't bring it up because they know about it, they're going to be, well, what's going on with this? And be prepared for them to try to tear down what little bit you've done. But I'm also hearing moving in silence. And that's what's coming up with this last card, this Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a sign of the hard work that lay ahead. But you are more than willing to do it. For some, it's the hard work that was already laid ahead, and you've already started plowing through that hard work. So this may be just a reminder to hold fast. Maybe you've already been dealing with this. Maybe you've already had people coming to you telling you what you can and can't do, and what you will and won't do. You know what I mean? Maybe you've already been dealing with that. And this is your sign from the universe saying, just keep going. You've already started. You're already in it. You're in the thick of it. Just keep going. For those that are on their way into it, for those who are questioning, how do I live out loud? Is it okay? Hell yeah, it's okay. It's your life. The only time it's not okay to live out loud is if what you're doing is directly hurting or offending people, and you know that, and it has no right to. You know what I mean? If something that you're doing is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, use your own discretion. You know your situation better than I. I'm just giving the overviews that Spirit lays out in front of me, or makes visible to me. But in this, I'm just saying, for those that are on the path to the hard work, go ahead and get started. Put that work in. Build that foundation, that force field around your dream. And keep your head on your goal. Keep your mind on your goal. Whatever it is that somebody is out here trying to do, feels pretty big. It feels pretty big. It feels like worldly big. And that's all the more reason for you to be focused and concentrated on this dream, on this goal, on this task, on this intention for your life. Remember that Spirit started out telling you, this is your life. Do what you want to do with it. Everything that comes behind it is just giving you guidance and giving you just a little bit of an idea of what it could be. But from the moment we started this, Spirit was saying, this is your life and do it how you want. And let me just share this real quickly. For the longest time, I've been thinking about doing this channel. And I kept coming up with 1,000,001 reasons why I couldn't do it. i.e. the way the camera looks. I don't have the best camera. I don't have the lighting. I haven't fully come out to everybody with the fact that I even do this. When I do this, I'm in alignment with my highest self, Divine Lee Devereaux. But everyone in my life does not know me as that. So, it's been a slow grow to getting here. And I'm only in the beginning stages. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm excited to see what it's going to look like in the course of a year, and this time next year. Where am I going to be? Where's this channel going to be? Because I look to grow this channel into something a lot bigger than it's presenting right now. But the point of the matter is that I started. One day I was sitting, I was shuffling and doing it, and I said, let me just turn on the camera and see what happened. 2 months later, I put that video out. So my starter videos were shot, pretty far in advance. However, they're timeless, meant to capture the mood and the mode and the point for whomever, whenever it catches them. I set that attention in the beginning. You don't have to see it now. You can see it a year, 2 years from now. But if it resonates for you at that moment, then it's reached its audience. It's reached who it's supposed to. If there's someone that sees this as soon as I upload it and they catch it, then it caught you when it was supposed to. So I say all that to say, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you dream, whatever it is you want in your life that will make your life easier and more comfortable for you to live in. Live your truth. Live out loud. Be prepared for there to be people who do not agree. Be prepared for people to doubt it or whatever. Also understand that you don't have to share your shit with everybody. You're more than allowed to make decisions for your life and keep that to yourself. Even when we're married, even when, we're living with our parents, even if, there's some teenager with a YouTube channel saying that they're a grown-up so that they're able to even see this. So even if you have a parent, who would be losing their mind over this, if this is something that speaks to you, whatever it is in your life, it speaks to you and you are not hurting anybody. It's literally a decision you're making to better your own life. Then, my friend, do it. Be the authority in your life and take absolutely zero suggestions on how not to be. Okay? 100% the authority in your life. Okay? Shake that shit up if that's what you got to do. Burn it all down. Theoretically. Please don't burn nothing. Burn it all down theoretically. If that's what you have to do to be careful, to take the reins in your life, to control the direction where your life wants to go. Go ahead and do it. For those who've already started the hard work, good job. Keep it up. I'm pat myself on the back. I'm proud every time I post one of these grainy videos. I'm proud of it because I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living my life out loud. I'm living my truth. No, you cannot see my face, but that's my prerogative. Anyway, point being, if you're on the path of wanting to start that hard work, go ahead and do it, baby. You got it. Take your time. Figure it out. Figure out how you want to do it for you. But don't let anything stop you from living this truth. And I'm feeling this like right now in this season, for some reason, there is this intense, chaotic need for it. So that's fine too. Just take a breather, breathe, meditate, write it out. Light your white candle, write out what it is you want to do and burn it so that it's out into the universe. And then just really sit and write out each tiny little detail. Watch how excited you feel as you figure out each tiny little detail. Because trust and believe me, when I was doing that for this, I wrote this thing I don't know how many times. And that excitement I would feel when I was picking like, oh, well, maybe these decks are maybe this way or maybe at this time or whatever. There was an excitement to it. But nothing beats knowing that I actually hit record and then send. So I hope that's inspirational in some sort to anyone who is worried, to anyone who is nervous, to anyone who does come from, a different country, or even from this country. You come from a family that is very involved in your life and very invested in your future. If you're not doing what they want, if you're going against what they believe, I send you strength, love, and healing light. And know that the universe is saying you're on the right path. You just got to figure out how that path looks for you, and then pick up the reins and go ahead and get on that path. Okay. So, as always, I hope this resonates. Thank you guys so much for, whatever bit of time that you give me. I truly appreciate it. This really means the world to me. And I'm so excited, and I look forward to seeing where this is going to be this time next year. Right? All right. So thank you guys. Ashe, blessed be, with harm to none. So mote it be, and so it is.